So you're letting people walk all over you. You don't have anything that you're working toward. And external validation has you in a chokehold. There's no way you can step into your power if you're doing any of these things. Hi, honey. In this video, we are going to be standing on business, or we're gonna actually learn how to do it. In my opinion, standing on business means standing your ground, always doing what you say you're going to do, not crossing your own boundaries, minding your business, aka not worrying about gossip and what other people are saying or doing, and progressively moving towards something. So in today's video, we are going to talk about all of these things, and if that is something you're interested in, keep watching. Here are some ways to stand on business and become confident while doing so. So the first step to standing on business is to stand your ground. It's part of the name. Standing your ground means not letting people and things stop you from being your authentic self. Stand up for yourself. Be confident. You have to actually know what you stand for and what is acceptable for you and your life in order to do this. Once you figure that out, you'll know how and why people can't fuck with you. Because you always have to know your why. You always have to know why you're doing something. So identify your boundaries, identify your triggers, and when they're compromised, stand on business. The next step is to always do what you say you're going to do. Whether it's following your dreams, checking something off of your to-do list, cooking dinner instead of going out, cutting that guy off that has 100 million red flags. Do what you say you're going to do. Any and all action that comes from promises you made to yourself will instill an unwavering amount of confidence in you. The best confidence you could ever have is confidence that comes from within, from the trust you build with yourself. And the best way to build that trust is to make and keep promises to yourself. The word confidence comes from the root word fidere, which means to trust. Having confidence means that you trust yourself. You trust who you say you are. You trust that everything's gonna be the way it's supposed to be. And that is the key to confidence, or one of the keys. There are a few. The next step to standing on business is not crossing your own boundaries. If you did step one, you've already identified your boundaries. So after you've identified your boundaries and you've built the confidence within yourself to not cross those boundaries, meaning you keep the promises that you kept. You see how it's all coming full circle? And now you have the backbone to not allow yourself and others to cross your boundaries. The reason a lot of people allow others to cross their boundaries is because they seek external validation. External validation will cause you to do and say things that are completely misaligned with the person that you want to be. You have to get rid of and rip out that past programming that tells you to do things for the betterment of others, but at the detriment of yourself. That people-pleasing behavior is not standing on business. Actually, it's the opposite. I have struggled with that in my life at some point or another. I feel like a lot of women do, because society teaches us to put everybody else before ourselves, and that just causes you to lose yourself. That causes you to be in pain. That causes you to... Some women get like anxiety, they get suicidal. They're like, oh my God, I wish I wasn't here, because you're not living the life that you're supposed to be living. So you're like having an outer body experience, and that's traumatizing. I want everyone listening to start to make decisions based on what they want. Be selfish a little bit. And the last way that we're going to talk about in this video to stand on business is to mind your own business. Don't worry about gossip, and don't worry about what other people are doing, because that is just taking energy away from you. Energy that you could be using to build your dream life. Energy that you could be using to tackle your goals, to hang out with your friends. Because 9 times out of 10, if you're minding other people's business, that means you are on social media scrolling, wasting your time. It means you're sitting there gossiping with your friends, wasting time, when you guys could be talking about positive things that bring positive things into your life. Oh my God, do you guys like my lashes? I forgot to tell you guys about it or ask you guys. I got like these individual clusters, and I think they're stunning. Brief intermission for that. If you're worried about other people's lives, that means you are bored with your own. You need to be moving toward something. Figure out something that drives you and fuels you every day, and work toward it. What is a dream you've always had? A goal you've always wanted to achieve? Figure out the small steps you need to take within the next 7 days to get closer to that. For example, my dream and goal in life has been to be a content creator / YouTuber / influencer for my entire life. Since I was like 15 years old, I started making YouTube videos back then. I have a renewed sense of that right now, and that is a goal that I'm working toward. That means every day I do one small thing in order to do that. Either script a video, I think of ideas, I film. These are all things that I am doing And I'm not worried about anybody else right now. I'm worried about my dreams, my goals, and my aspirations in life. So figure out what you want to do. It could be a hobby. It could be tennis. I'm taking up tennis this winter. What do I need to do? Do I need to watch some videos on how to play tennis? Do I need to go to the court? Do I need to read? What do you need to actually do in order to get to your dream life? Because worrying about what other people are doing is not going to help you out. The goal is to become 1% better every day. That means taking small progressive steps to getting where you want. Right now, I'm working on waking up at a reasonable hour. That's a difficult thing right now, but I'm gonna get it done because you know what? That is the dream I have for myself. The dream version of me, she wakes up, she has a beautiful morning routine. I still have my morning routine, but it just starts way too late in the day. Like it's almost sunset and I'm filming right now. And I don't want that. I could be filming at noon. I say all of that to say, use what fuels you to propel you into a better life. Because trust me, when you are acing your goals one by one, you will not be worried about the gossip and what other people have to say and what other people are doing because you are standing on business. When it comes to having boundaries and standing on business, your ability to self-validate is extremely important. Check out this video here if you want more tips on how to stop seeking external validation and take your confidence to the next level. It was great chatting with you. Bye.